Hello, how are you? My name is Athar Safdar, and I will be talking and sharing some of the key concepts regarding how we can leverage artificial intelligence into project management applications. And I will share some tidbits regarding how we can build some dashboards and some other pointers how to make a quick summary PowerPoint using some tools. So this is a very interesting topic. As you can see, we are living in an age where artificial intelligence and machine learning are really impacting a lot of different facets of our organizations, our people, our society. And broader scheme of things, it is one of the monumental shifts as we transition from fourth generation to fifth generation. So we can see like machine age to industrial age, the knowledge economy. Now we are looking at how machines and technology can calibrate itself to our benefit. So again, these are some huge topics and there are multiple angles how we can look at it. But today I want to focus on some of the key aspects, how this is going to impact project management and its various dimensions we can look at. So document what I'm going to use today, and I will provide the links into my video, is from Project Management Institute's body called PMO Global Alliance, which was acquired by PMI over a year ago. They have an excellent document which talks about artificial intelligence readiness for your self-assessment. So project management offices can do their own assessment, how they can score themselves and see what are their strengths and shortcomings once we look at into improving. Because again, not only this age, but in all historically, if you feel you're at the top of the game, the chances are your downturn has started. So you always have to strive for continuous improvement and striving for excellence. And this is even more true when we look at artificial intelligence, where things are changing, metaphorically speaking, in speed of light. I mean, we go to bed and next morning you will see a different model coming from different companies. This is such an interesting time. And as we look at it, so again, from a broader scheme of things, in project management, this is a great document. I commend Project Management Global Alliance, PMI, to put this together. So again, I will provide the link, but let's look at it quickly. What are we talking about here? So you will actually have different dimensions, and you can evaluate your PMO's AI readiness. So again, nobody is perfect. We are all learning, but again, if you are at score 1 and 2, there's a lot of room to go. But if you are at 3 and 4 or higher, it's really continuous improvement, and we can continue to harness our collective intelligence and collective skills of our organization. So when we look at maturity model from PMO AI readiness, you can see if you are between 32 and 80 points, you will be low readiness. When you are between 81 and 112, that's great. That's going to be medium. And of course, if you score in a range of 113 to 128, that is very high readiness. That means your organization has adopted not only successfully the global artificial intelligence, but the culturally and or organizational culturally, you have such a positive impact that people not only embrace it, they actually live the values, how we constantly improve in this current age. So this one is different instructions for the graph and adjust the scores for graphing. So again, I'm not going to go into too much detail. Again, I'll post this article and the resources into my video. But I want to show you in this short video what we are talking about here. So again, this goal as far as strategy and goals, leadership and culture, data availability, skills, expertise, technical infrastructure, ethics and compliance, budget, and stakeholder engagement. So as you would agree, not one of them is super most important and not the rest of them are not. All of them combine to have a unified impact. So if you are really great in the strategy and goals and leadership and culture, but you're not doing well in skills and expertise and stakeholders and technical infrastructure, chances are it is not going to be very successful. So it all comes together. That's why this overall synergy of all these different functions is very important. So again, just like you would see if you focus on only one or two things, chances are you're missing out on others. So it's a balance, but you have to excel in all different dimensions. So this is a great model to see. So then we continue evolving into next sections into more details, for example, in strategy and goals, what kind of limited identification, basic identification, comprehensive, and advanced. So that would be, you have a really solid understanding, not only in depth, but how they are emerging in the future compared to industrial benchmarks. So you will have a really solid footing for your organization to position yourself for the changing world. Similarly, you have clear goals, lack of clear goals, or basic goals, or well-defined goals, advanced and strategic goals, and so on and so forth. So again, I'm not going to spend a lot of time. I want you to take a look in more detail, this article, this research um, um, document in more detail. A lot of people have put excellent effort into this for the PMO Global Alliance and the PMI, and they have come up with this readiness which different organizations can use. So again, this is really wonderful and resource. So I'll put more information, but I want to show you how we can leverage this to become even more easy. So I'm going to share with you in a more application-wise. So for example, if I wanted to use a PowerPoint for this article, and I want to use this resource-wise readiness, PMO readiness self-assessment. So I would upload this document into my artificial intelligence engine. So again, there are multiple engines like ChatGPT, 2, 3, 4, Claude, Sonnet, Google Gemini, so all different kinds of engines. So again, it's up to you preference, but I'm going to say, okay, so you're going to use a PowerPoint generator, and I'm going to say, generate the PowerPoint for attachment, AI readiness self-assessment. So let's see what we do. This is going to help us to see in terms of what we can accomplish in a matter of 2 seconds, literally. Again, AI is not going to replace what humans or what we do, but it's really going to take our efficiency and effectiveness to the next level so that we can harness the beauty of machine and intelligence learning to enhance our overall strengths so we can improve our abilities to the next level. So again, this is generating that PowerPoint presentation. We'll wait for a few minutes and see what we can come up with. In the meantime, again, so okay, here we go. So it provided this PowerPoint we just got, and it said it will create this PowerPoint using these key aspects, which will have a title slide. We will introduce the AI readiness for self-assessment, an introduction explaining the purpose for the importance of the assessment, an overview of the assessment framework, comprehensive look at the 8 key assessment areas, detailed explanation of the scoring methodology, deep dive into strategy and goals, coverage of technical infrastructure and skills, important considerations for ethics and budget, focus on stakeholder, conclusion. Again, so this was a 33-page document, and I recommend, and I would really like you to read that document in full detail. But to give you a context of comparison, if you are short on time or if you wanted to make a quick summary, this has literally cut down 33 pages into a quick, to the point presentation from that standpoint. So again, we're going to do a quick, I'm going to create a quick folder called AI Readiness Self-Assessment, because this one is, so I'm going to upload this. First, I'm going to download this PowerPoint to my computer. Then I'm going to upload this quickly. Here we go. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to upload this PowerPoint, what we just upload most. So we just did. There we go. So we are uploading this. So let's see what we come up with. So here we go. So again, it literally took 2 seconds to generate this whole PowerPoint. We had a great resource for AI readiness self-assessment. Now we just generated a PowerPoint, and it shows what's the purpose of this assessment, evaluate PMO's current readiness for AI implementation, how we can identify and gaps for the improvement, what we talk about what structured framework in terms of AI adoption planning and AI initiatives. Assessment workflow, we're talking about scoring system from level 1 to 4. Like level 1 is very basic, but level 4 is very advanced, and 2 and 3 are intermediate and semi-intermediate. So it talks about 8 key assessment areas, what we will talk about, what the key important aspects of the self-assessment, leadership and culture, data availability, skills, and so on and so forth, all the way to stakeholder management. It divides us for the scoring methodology, key assessment areas. Again, you don't have to use any of that. But again, this is just to give a whole summary how artificial intelligence, and you will see that impact in the coming months and years, how project management becomes so ingrained. Not only we are using applications of artificial intelligence in our project management, but we will see the reverse, that project management of the artificial intelligence projects or implementation or transformation. So this is really, I feel, one of the best strengths because every discipline, profession, and domain is going to be impacted by artificial intelligence. And project management is going to be at the heart of it. That's the beauty of it. Again, we could talk about what, depending on the application, whether we could use waterfall or agile or hybrid. Those are all going to be, there are different contexts for different methodologies. But again, this is the best part, that project management is at the heart of this implementation as we look in the future, because we don't know how the things are going to be evolving and how we can adapt and help the transformation is going to be at the heart of organizational. That's where we become at the core, not just line item in our overall organizational structure, but an important transformational engine where we can help with the strategic direction of the organization. So we'll talk about ethics and budget considerations in this case, stakeholder engagement, next steps, how we will do the success. So again, this is just literally took 2 seconds and we generated a great PowerPoint. I want to show another aspect. I wanted to use this resource to see how we could implement in a dashboard form. So again, there can be a good value from this presentation, but if you are trying to see how we score, we could use a dashboard, right? So there's another resource I want to show. So we're going to use checking. So I'm going to show, ask the AI engine. I'm going to say put together visually appealing and interactive dashboard, interactive React dashboard, because we're going to use React underneath the programming for this function. So dashboard that is highly detailed, and for the attachment AI readiness self-assessment. So again, we just used a basic simple prompt, but we want it to generate a visually appealing and interactive dashboard. So it's not just PowerPoint, which is one-way street. We want to be able to see how, based on that 33-page document, how we can rate ourselves in a single dashboard. So let's see, because it's a tweaking. Sometimes this prompt will need some adjustment as we go, but this is a communication. So we are talking to the AI engine and see how the engine puts together. Can we do in a React? So again, this is, it just came out with really, so it's building this dashboard. Again, this is literally taking seconds. And this is the beauty of artificial intelligence, that it could really put together document which significant amount of time. But again, this just put together the entire code. We'll build the whole code for the entire dashboard for all the application and put this dashboard. So again, this dashboard will allow us to see, okay, how is the readiness score in terms of for our overall AI readiness. So again, it tells us if our strategy is doing super good, it's 3.5. So our score is just turning 0.44 overall, but our leadership is, let's say, halfway. Data availability, we are doing so. Let's say put 2 and 2. Skills and expertise, let's say we have a great team which we can count on. So we have 3 out of 4. Technical infrastructure, we are a legacy enterprise. We still do not have everything on the cloud, for example. We still have a lot of COBOL or some other applications which are not easily scalable. So let's say we can put 2. Ethics and compliance. Let's say we are very well versed. So we mark ourselves 3.5, that we are really good in terms of meeting the compliance and regulatory requirements. So budget, let's say we do have a good executive support for our initiative. So we say we are at the middle to advanced, intermediate to advanced. So stakeholder engagement, let's say we are one of the best run organizations where we are well aware how important it is for stakeholders to be involved. Anybody who is positively and negatively impacted by a project or transformation. So let's say we give us a 4. So how does this look? So we are overall, out of 4, we are doing 2.88. Not too shabby, right? But again, this can tell us, from dashboard perspective, we just built in literally seconds. This could have been few days or weeks effort in terms of how artificial intelligence has done in a really solid way. So it's, again, another way to look at, we saw this presentation, what I showed you earlier, right? This diagram in terms of this matrix, how different organizations can be different. So again, draw that beginning. This wrong. Okay. So how this organization could be based on the stakeholder and everything, right? But based on a dashboard, this is building on our particular scores, how we are really good in the stakeholder management. We are not too shabby in the budget, stakeholders, set strategy and goals, but our leadership, our data availability, skills and expertise, they need some help. Technical infrastructure is not too strong either. So we are doing pretty good on these. So again, this really could have taken a lot more time building this kind of interactive application, but using artificial intelligence, we just are able to accomplish and bring a lot more collaboration. So again, artificial intelligence and project management, they're going to work very closely. And as we can see, what we are going to witness in coming months and years, we're going to see a lot more lot more movement in a very high speed. So this is a very exciting time, and I look forward to getting more and more engagement with you. I'll be sharing a lot more tidbits in the coming weeks. Again, my name is Athar. I'll be sharing some more information as we continue along this journey. You can share, you can collaborate, you can share your comments, your feedback with me. I would love to hear from you. I'm there to learn from you as well. I have also offered my project management professional trainings. So feel free to reach out to me at mobilities.com. That should be in the my information share. But again, this project management and artificial intelligence in the coming time, it's really one of the most fantastic opportunity for us to be a part of this positive movements. Again, I look forward to learn with you, engage with you, and collaborate with you. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I look forward to your continuous engagement. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.